I'm going to pick up where Cal left off. The last thing he said is, just as hard as you play, as hard as you need to study. I'm going to make one statement to you, and I hope you remember this the rest of your life, because I live by this statement. You will be as successful as the average of your 5 closest friends. Think about that for 1 second. You will be successful as the average of your 5 closest friends. Now, how many of you play video games? I always like saying video games because a lot of you play. All right, so now, have you ever been in a video game and you talked to a friend and that friend helped you get better because it was something that you couldn't do, and then you talked to them and they told you how to get to the next level or do something in the game? How many, has that happened to you before? Or you watched somebody play the video game and you saw them do something that you didn't know with the controller and you got better at it? That happens to all of you. Why does that happen? That's just like life. It happens because you're with someone that you hang around with that you like, and you're doing something together that you like to do. Play video games. That's the same thing that's happened to me through my whole life. Basketball, what I do, I hung around with guys that were hungry to play and get better at basketball, so that's what I did. I was always around them. When I got into the NBA, I hung around guys that wanted to get better. I had a nice career, 10 years, because I hung around guys that worked out and played and wanted to get better all the time. After I finished, I ended up going back to school to get my MBA. What did I do? I hung around with guys that were in business in New York, and I got involved and I wanted to better myself. So it never stops. You play this game, you love this game, you gotta hang around, if you really want to be good at it, hang around with people that love the game, that want to get good at playing basketball. It's very simple. So you will be successful in the average of your 5 closest friends, in whatever you do. I don't care whether you want to be a lawyer, doctor, singer, it doesn't matter. Last point I'm going to make. Who is the person that can have the most impact on you not being successful? I want you to look to the left and look to your right. And then I want you to say, you're not going to stop me from my goals. It's that person next to you. Again, if you're hanging around with someone or you're doing some things with somebody that does not have a great influence on you, at some point they're going to influence you in the opposite direction of where you want to go. So don't let that person next to you all the time, or the people that you're hanging with, they don't really want to do the things that you want to do, influence you to do something that you do not want to do. So I'm glad you had a superb time in this camp. Looks like it was a great camp. Got a lot of kids here, a lot of people. I know the competition was fierce because I heard Cal talk about the girl that made the pass and won the championship, or the last game. So I'm glad you had a great time here. Give the staff a round of applause because I know they worked very hard. Thanks for taking a few minutes and listening to me. I'm going to hang out with them now and distribute some trophies. Congratulations on completing the Knicks camp.